In a crowded city full of noise, deadlines, and glowing phone screens, there was one house that went quiet every night at exactly 7 p.m. At the center of that house stood a wooden dinner table. Four plate, fourchère, one empty seat. For 3 years, that seat had remained untouched, and every night, without fail, the family still said it. 3 years earlier, Daniel, the eldest son, had stormed out after a bitter argument with his father. Harsh words were thrown, pride rose, doors slammed. "If you leave," his father had said in anger, "don't bother coming back." And Daniel did, and single quotes days turned to months. Months turned to years. But every evening at 7 p.m., his mother placed a warm plate of food at his empty chair. Neighbors whispered, "Why torture yourselves? He's not coming back." His younger sister once asked, "Mama, why do we keep doing this?" Her mother simply replied, "Because love keeps the door open, even when pride tries to close it." One winter evening, a violent storm swept through the city. Power lines fell. Streets flooded. Inside the dimly lit house, the family sat at the table again. Four plate, one untouched. The father stared at the empty chair longer than usual. For the first time in 3 years, his voice broke. "I shouldn't have said those words," he whispered. And just as thunder cracked across the sky, there was a knock at the door. Not loud, not urgent, just trembling. The mother froze. The sister stopped breathing. The father stood slowly, as if afraid the moment would disappear. He opened the door, and there stood Daniel, soaked from the rain, older, humbler, eyes full of regret. "I didn't know if the seat would still be there," he said softly. His father didn't speak. He stepped aside. The table was waiting. That night, no one talked about the past. No one defended their pride. They simply ate together. Because sometimes the greatest miracle isn't success. It isn't money. It isn't even time. It's a family that leaves the light on, and a seat at the table, just in case love finds its way home. Please subscribe to Noble Narratives for more stories.